Hi and welcome everyone. Lisa here for Imagine Crafts. Thanks for joining me today. So this is a quick video on stamping treat bags. Now this is truly a beginner's video to this stamping on treat bags because this is the first time that I've ever stamped on a treat bag. Now, I went through my chart that I have printed out from the Imagine Crafts website, and I checked to see which of my inks would be best for this. And I felt like the Memento Luxe inks would be perfect. It says that you can stamp them onto fabric and you can heat set them to become permanent. So I thought, okay, well, let's give it a go. I'm stamping with fuzzy little spiders. I have these linked below for you. And I decided to keep it pretty simple and not try anything too difficult since this is the first time I'm stamping on treat bags. I thought, solid stamped images would be great and it will just keep it real simple. A few things that I have learned along the way is if you're using a pigment ink like I am here, of course the pad is spongy and you have to be careful to clean up any excess ink that might be on the stamp or maybe on the lid of your positioning tool or your acrylic block, because you can do this with an acrylic block as well. I just decided to do it with my stamp positioning tool because it's the first time I've ever attempted this, and I thought, you know what? If I use my tool, I'll be able to repeat stamp and not have to worry about it. And I'm so glad that I ended up using the stamp positioning tool because I really like a solid stamped image no matter what it's on. So I was glad I took the extra time to set this up and go this route with it. Not that it took that much longer to do it or anything. So what I did do though is I put a piece of heavy cardstock in my bag before I started stamping so I wouldn't have to worry about the ink soaking through the bag. Here I've used the colors Pear, Tart, and Sweet Plum to stamp the spiders, and I'm going to come in with Morocco now. This is the closest thing I have to orange in the Memento Luxe inks. And you notice how I clean that stamp off in between each time I stamp it. And that's just me taking precaution so that I don't mess this bag up. So far to this point, it has turned out so cute and haven't had any mistakes on it. So I was wanting to be very careful with it. And that's why I kept cleaning that lid and cleaning that stamp. So I'm using a low heat setting on my heat tool to go ahead and heat set this. I think for my very first time, it came out pretty darn cute. Let me know what you think about these. Now, I know not everybody celebrates Halloween, but you could do these for Christmas, Valentine's Day, birthday parties, whatever you want to do them for. So fill it full of candy and I'll send it to my mom, my dad, someone will appreciate it. So I appreciate you for joining me and watching. If you have any questions on this truly a beginner's guide to stamping on treat bags, leave me a comment below and I'll try to answer it as quick as I can. For for information on the products I used, you can check the description box directly below. Or you can head over to the Imagine Crafts website for the inks I used. Until next time, take care and keep crafting.